If you're looking for some great new K-dramas to tune into this December, I have a few fabulous recommendations for you. First up is Perfect Marriage Revenge. Our female lead, Han Yi-ju, is an artist adopted by Han Jin-woong and Lee Jung-hae. Even though her father is wealthy and runs Hanwol Financial Group, she never felt loved by her parents or her younger sister, Han Yu-ra. She always felt isolated from her family. Now married to Jung Se-hyuk, Han Yi-ju discovers that her husband actually loves her sister, Han Yu-ra, not her. Tragically, on the same day she learns this, Han Yi-ju gets into a car accident and dies. Upon waking up, she finds herself back in time when she was engaged to Jung Se-hyuk. Determined to change her destiny and seek revenge on her family, she breaks off her engagement with Jung Se-hyuk. Instead, she approaches Seo Do-guk, the male lead, and the man her younger sister wants to marry. Seo Do-guk is the grandson of the Taija Group's founder and is known for being intelligent and handsome. Han Yi-ju proposes a contract marriage to Seo Do-guk, which he agrees to. However, he eventually wishes for their contract marriage to turn into a real one.
화를 왜 내?
The second on the list is Bloodhounds. When the quiet rookie boxer Kim Ji-woo faces off against the talkative southpaw Hong Woo-jin, Ji-woo narrowly wins. Surprisingly, they become fast friends, bonding over their time as former Marines. As their friendship deepens, financial troubles hit Ji-woo's mom and her cozy cafe. To save it, she takes out a hefty loan. Unfortunately, Smile Capital, a ruthless loan shark business, targets her. In a bid to make things right, Ji-woo and Woo-jin team up. Fate steps in when they start working for a generous moneylender. Coincidentally, his foster daughter is determined to take down the loan sharks.
너 아버님은 그 25살에 동메달을 따신 거네?
The next one is My Demon. So there's Do-hee, the female lead, who's the big shot heir of the future group. She's not really into trusting people and has this super skeptical view of love. And guess what? She gets mixed up with a demon dude named Young Gu-wan and ends up in this fake marriage deal with him. Now, this demon guy, he's been pulling off these crazy but kind of sweet deals with humans to live forever. But here's the twist. After looking down on us regular folks for like 200 years, he gets all tangled up with Do-hee and somehow loses his powers. To prevent his own extinction, he must protect Do-hee, who has taken all of his power.
나한테 진짜 왜 이러는 거야?
나라고 좋아서 이러겠어?
The fourth one is Duty After School. Alright, so Sungjin High School goes into full-on chaos when aliens invade, bringing these crazy insect-like creatures everywhere. The South Korean military is swamped, and now all third-year high schoolers are dragged into mandatory military training. Imagine prepping for uni exams while doing army drills in your school uniform. This guy, Lee Chun-ho, takes charge as the platoon leader, teaching these teens rifle shooting, combat, and obstacle courses, all the while rocking their school gear. Then there's Park Yeon-young, the class teacher, doing her best to shield her students. Can these high schoolers actually be the heroes when the world's falling apart? Talk about a wild ride.
교육부 지침이 나온 대로 공유해줄게.
Number 5 on the list is The Good Bad Mother. Meet Young-soon. She's a single mom rocking the pig farmer life, raising her son Kang-ho solo. Now, despite her love, she's got these strict mom vibes that made Kang-ho think she's not winning any Mother of the Year awards. Fast forward, Kang-ho grows up into this cold-hearted prosecutor, keeping his mom at arm's length. But plot twist, life throws a curveball, and Kang-ho's back in his hometown, giving the mom-son duo another shot. Plus, Kang-ho's childhood buddy, Mi-ju, with her warm heart and justice vibes, jumps into the mix after the accident. It's a whole roller coaster of reconnecting, transforming, and maybe realizing moms aren't so bad after all.
다른 아버지를 찾아봐야죠.
Number 7 is Vigilante. Back in the day when Kim Ji-young was a kid, his mom got beaten to death in the street, and the jerk who did it got a measly 3.5 years in prison. Fast forward to now, Ji-young, all grown up, realizes the guy hasn't changed a bit. So, he decides to take justice into his own hands and gives the dude a good beating. From that day on, Ji-young rocks 2 lives. On the weekdays, he's a model student at the police university. But come weekends, he turns into a one-man justice league, going after criminals who got off too easy. Now they call him Vigilante, and he's got Cho Kang-ok as his sidekick. On the flip side, Detective Cho Hyun is hot on Vigilante's tail. It's a whole cat and mouse game in the city.
아닙니다. 교수님 프로파일링 앱 개발 함께하는 것만으로도 영광입니다.
The next one is Revenant. All right, so check this out. There's this door to another world, right? And surprise, demons are hanging out there. Now, Koo San-young gets possessed by one of these demons, and lucky for her, Yeom Hae-sang can see this demon hitching a ride on her. They team up to crack the mystery behind some weird deaths connected to these 5 sacred objects. Now, Koo San-young's got this double life thing going on, working a part-time gig during the day and hitting the books at night to become a low-ranking public officer. Then, out of the blue, she gets some articles from her late dad. Suddenly, creepy deaths start swirling around her. Oh, and she's changing too. It's a wild ride of demons, mystery deaths, and cops trying to figure it all out.
내가 잡아야 하는 건 귀신이 아니야.
Number 9 on the list is Daily Dose of Sunshine. All right, here's the scoop. So, Young Da-eun, she's a nurse. She gets moved from regular medicine to this whole new world of neuropsychiatry. Total newbie in that department. And let me tell you, everything's a bit of a struggle, but she's giving it her all, dealing with patients and learning the ropes. Big shout out to Chief Nurse Song Hyo Jin for having her back and helping her grow. Now, enter Dong Go-yoon, the doctor specializing in proctology. He's checking out nurse Jung Da-eun, and guess what? Her pure and genuine ways make him smile and feel all warm inside. It's like she's his daily dose of healing. Oh, and there's more drama. Young Da-eun's friends with Song Yu-chan. On the surface, he seems all bright and cheery, but there's some serious pain he's holding inside that no one knows about.
그러면 우리 언니랑 치 언니랑 지금
지금은 전형적인 조증 상태.
Number 10 is Love to Hate You. So, Yomi Ran is this newbie lawyer at Gilmoo Law Firm dealing with all the entertainment industry drama. She's not into the whole lovey-dovey stuff and can't stand losing to guys in anything. Now, Nam Kang-ho is this big shot actor known all over South Korea for being good-looking, smart, and a generally nice dude. But get this, even though he's a heartthrob in romantic movies, he's not exactly a love believer. Even though they both swear off love, Yo Mi-ran and Nam Kang-ho end up in this kind of romantic showdown.
생각하고 한번 들어봐요.
Next one is Twinkling Watermelon. In 2023, we've got Yoon Gil, a high school dude with hearing-impaired parents, but here's the kicker. He's all about that music life. By day, he's the model student, but come night, he's rocking out as a guitarist in a band. Now, here's where it gets wild. He stumbles upon this super odd but kinda cool music store, and bam. Suddenly, he's time-traveling back to 1995. And guess who he runs into? His own dad, Ha Yi-chan, back when he was in high school. But the big question is, can he actually get his future parents to fall for each other? And of course, the million-dollar question, can he ever make it back to the 2020 S?
오늘까지 참을게. 다음에 니네 엄마 새끼가 근데.
Number 12 is Castaway Diva. Mok Ha's been dreaming of being a singer forever, but in middle school, things take a crazy turn. She gets stranded on this deserted island.